but the most talented, gifted athlete I've ever trained is James Toney.
Freddie Roach became boxing's most celebrated trainer by transforming Wildcard Boxing Club into a champion factory. The Hall of Fame coach guided Manny Pacquiao to 8 division titles, while working with fighters like Miguel Cotto and Oscar De La Hoya. When Roach revealed his 10 favorite boxers of all time, sources claim the announcement carried serious weight throughout the boxing community.
Thank you.
This wasn't just another trainer seeking attention with controversial opinions. Roach fought professionally before Parkinson's disease ended his ring career, giving him perspective that allegedly separates his views from armchair experts. Behind the scenes, gym insiders knew Roach studied boxing footage obsessively, analyzing techniques from every era imaginable. His selections reportedly reflected technical appreciation mixed with respect for warriors who embodied fighting spirit.
We suggest each other about the strategy and techniques, so we understand.
These choices came from someone who understood both sides of the sport, as a fighter and as the man preparing champions for battle. 10. Alexis Arguello. Alexis Arguello brought elegance to punching power, and Freddie Roach reportedly admired the explosive thin man's technical precision combined with devastating knockout ability. The Nicaraguan legend won titles in 3 weight classes, using a style that sources claim Roach studied extensively for teaching proper fundamentals.
Giving his all, his very, very best in this.
Yes, indeed, he said, win, lose, or draw, it's Arguello.
Arguello's right hand allegedly ranked among boxing's most perfectly thrown punches technically. Behind the scenes, everyone knew Arguello's political career in Nicaragua after boxing created controversy and complications. His alleged struggles with substance abuse during retirement saddened Roach, who understood how fighters battled demons outside the ring. Arguello's tragic death in 2009 under mysterious circumstances shocked the boxing world completely. His professionalism and respect for opponents earned Roach's deepest admiration. He reportedly appreciated fighters who carried themselves with dignity while being killers inside the ropes. Arguello proved that devastating punchers could also be technical masters. 9. Marvin Hagler. Marvin Hagler lived boxing like a monk, and Freddie Roach reportedly references the Marvelous One's dedication when discussing proper training mentality with his fighters. Hagler's brutal conditioning in Provincetown allegedly provided Roach with examples of championship-level sacrifice. Sources claim Roach admired Hagler's switch-hitting ability and mean demeanor that intimidated opponents before fights even started. Behind closed doors, boxing people knew Hagler felt disrespected despite middleweight dominance throughout the 1980s. The controversial decision against Sugar Ray Leonard still frustrates Roach when analyzing that super fight. He reportedly believes Hagler got robbed by judges favoring Leonard's celebrity over actual effectiveness. Hagler's bald head and cold professionalism became iconic symbols of dedication. Roach allegedly tells students that Hagler represented what happens when talent meets obsessive work ethic. His retirement after one questionable loss showed pride that Roach deeply respected. 8. Thomas Hearns. Thomas Hearns redefined what tall welterweights could accomplish, and Freddie Roach reportedly studied the hitman's ability to maximize reach advantages offensively. Hearns stood 6 feet 1 inch with devastating power, using length that sources claim Roach references constantly when training long-armed fighters. His right hand allegedly produced some of boxing's most spectacular knockouts ever captured on film. Behind the scenes, everyone knew Hearns struggled defensively despite offensive brilliance. That vulnerability allegedly makes him more interesting to Roach, who understands that even devastating punchers need defensive responsibility. Hearns' wars with Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, and Roberto Duran created legendary moments that defined an era. The Kronk Gym product represented Detroit's fighting culture perfectly. Roach reportedly admires how Hearns combined elegance with brutality, proving tall fighters could be aggressive. His willingness to fight anyone anywhere earned respect that transcended his chin issues. 7. Salvador Sanchez. Salvador Sanchez died tragically young, and Freddie Roach allegedly calls the Mexican featherweight one of boxing's greatest what-if stories for his incredible potential. Sanchez's technical skills at such a young age supposedly amazed Roach, who believed Sanchez would have become an all-time great with more time. Sources claim Roach shows Sanchez footage to demonstrate how young fighters should approach their craft professionally. Behind the scenes, boxing historians knew Sanchez's car accident death at age 23 robbed the sport of a future legend. His alleged dominance over Wilfredo Gomez and Azuma Nelson showcased skills beyond his years. Roach reportedly mourns what Sanchez could have accomplished with a full career. His maturity and ring intelligence impressed everyone who watched him fight. Roach allegedly admires fighters who think strategically instead of just brawling. Sanchez proved that Mexican fighters could be technical masters, not just warriors. 6. Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran brought street fighting savagery into championship boxing, and Freddie Roach allegedly considers Hands of Stone the most naturally vicious fighter in history. Duran's lightweight destruction supposedly provides Roach with endless teaching examples about maintaining pressure and breaking opponents mentally. Sources claim Roach points to Duran's mean streak as something unteachable. Either you have killer instinct or you don't. Behind closed doors, everyone knew about Duran's wild lifestyle between fights. Yet his ability to compete across 4 decades impressed Roach more than fighters who peaked briefly. The no-Maz controversy usually destroys legacies, but Roach reportedly sees it as one human moment in an otherwise superhuman career. Duran's longevity fighting into his 50s showed hunger that Roach deeply respects. He allegedly tells students that Duran proved desire matters more than youth, and some warriors never lose their edge. 5. Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard possessed every attribute imaginable, and Freddie Roach reportedly calls him the most complete package boxing ever produced for talent and charisma combined. Leonard's hand speed matched with ring intelligence allegedly created a fighter who could adapt to any situation perfectly. Sources claim Roach studies Leonard's ability to make adjustments, showing students how champions problem-solve under pressure. Behind closed doors, boxing historians knew Leonard battled personal struggles despite his golden image. Those alleged demons made his comeback victories even more impressive to Roach, who respects fighters overcoming adversity. Leonard's wins over Hagler, Hearns, and Duran created an unmatched resume. His Olympic gold medal starting a Hall of Fame career represented the perfect path. Roach reportedly admires how Leonard maintained competitive edge while becoming a mainstream celebrity. Leonard proved personality and talent could coexist without diminishing either one. 4. Julio Cesar Chavez. Julio Cesar Chavez built an empire on relentless pressure, and Freddie Roach allegedly studies Chavez's body attack as required reading for all his fighters. The Mexican legend went 87-0 before his first loss, using a style that sources claim Roach considers perfect for breaking opponents' will through accumulation. Chavez's liver shots supposedly represent the gold standard that Roach teaches everyone. Behind the scenes, everyone knew Chavez lived the fighter's lifestyle harder than most champions. His alleged struggles after retirement didn't diminish his ring accomplishments in Roach's eyes. Chavez represented Mexican fighting culture at its absolute peak. The controversial draw against Pernell Whitaker remains boxing's most debated decision. Roach reportedly believes Chavez lost clearly, but respects that he fought styles designed to neutralize him. His willingness to face anyone anywhere allegedly exemplifies fearlessness Roach tries instilling in fighters. 3. Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao changed Freddie Roach's life completely, and sources claim their partnership created one of boxing's greatest trainer-fighter relationships in history. Pacquiao's 8-division world titles allegedly represent an achievement Roach believes will never be matched in modern boxing. His speed and angles supposedly created nightmares for opponents that Roach helped maximize strategically. Behind closed doors, everyone knew Pacquiao's dedication matched his natural gifts perfectly. The alleged brutal training camps in the Philippines impressed Roach from their first sessions together. Pacquiao's southpaw stance combined with speed created a unique style that Roach refined brilliantly. His political career in the Philippines showed ambitions beyond boxing. Roach reportedly admires how Pacquiao used his platform for bigger purposes than personal enrichment. Their partnership proved that when trainer and fighter connect perfectly, magic happens that transforms both their legacies forever. 2. Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali transcended boxing completely, and Freddie Roach allegedly calls the greatest, the most important athlete who ever lived for cultural impact beyond sports. Ali's courage in refusing the Vietnam draft earned Roach's deepest respect, with Roach calling it the bravest act any fighter ever made. Sources claim Roach admired Ali's ability to back up talk with actual greatness inside the ring. Behind closed doors, everyone knew Ali's decline into Parkinson's disease haunted the boxing community. That tragedy allegedly makes Roach emotional, believing Ali fought too long for handlers caring more about money than health. His beautiful movement and speech disappeared gradually. Ali's impact on what athletes could represent culturally impressed Roach tremendously. He reportedly tells fighters that Ali proved boxing could be a platform for change. Ali showed that fighters could be more than entertainers, using fame for principles and causes bigger than championships. 1. Sugar Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray Robinson stands alone as Freddie Roach's greatest fighter ever, and sources claim Roach gets reverential discussing Robinson's complete mastery of boxing fundamentals. The original Sugar Ray allegedly possessed every tool possible: speed, power, defense, ring intelligence, and killer instinct, separating legends from everyone else. Roach reportedly studies Robinson's combinations religiously, calling them the perfect marriage of precision and devastating power. Behind closed doors, boxing historians knew Robinson lived extravagantly with his entourage and pink Cadillac lifestyle. Those alleged excesses never affected his performance, something Roach finds remarkable about Robinson's professionalism. His record of 173 wins represents sustained excellence across decades. Robinson's influence on every fighter afterward makes him Roach's ultimate standard. He reportedly tells champions that studying Robinson teaches everything necessary about balancing artistry with violence. Robinson proved you could be beautiful and brutal simultaneously, setting benchmarks nobody has approached. Freddie Roach's choices reveal what creates champions: skill, dedication, and that indefinable fighting spirit. Which fighter on this list inspired you most? Smash that like button, comment below, and subscribe for more boxing legends. Hit the notification bell.